Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician channel. And today we're going to be going into another real quick update on the Camaro. So you guys know I've been prepping it for being wrapped. I got the taillights out, the grill out, the spoiler off, the back sanded down because of some bubbles in it, and kind of fixed some of the dents that I could find on it, but a lot of it is poor paint prep, I guess I would say. With body fillers and stuff, so there's not really much you can do about that besides sanding it all down and getting rid of it all. So can't really do much about that, but the car is still in fantastic shape. So we're all prepped here to be wrapped, and it should lay down pretty decently with no major bubbles or dents or anything like that. So what I'm doing now, since I'm actually wrapping my hood and my spoiler in a different wrap than the rest of the car, I am prepping my spoiler. So I have it removed here, and I also have this wing wicker from Hawks, and they supply you with the hardware needed and the drill bit. So basically what I need to do to make sure this thing is centered on the spoiler is I'm going to take a measurement of the spoiler, a measurement of the wing wicker, and figure out what the difference is in length and divide that by 2. So just bear with me. Measuring across where the spoiler actually, or the wing wicker will mount, this is roughly 52 3/8, and then this is roughly 51 3/4. So it's going to be a difference of 5/8 of an inch. So basically what I'm going to do, there's a difference of 5/8 of an inch in length here, so the wicker is a little bit shorter. So you got 5 divided by 8, so 5/8 is 0.625, and then to figure out half of that, divided by 2, 0.3125. So basically what I'm going to take a digital caliper, go from the end here, find 0.31, and I'll go, what was I going to do? I think I was going to do roughly a 1/2 inch up from the bottom of the spoiler. I'll go somewhere like right there, and I'll measure in 0.31 from the side, and that should give me 0.315 or 0.31 on both sides, so the spoiler is evenly spaced across the spoiler, or the wicker is evenly spaced across the spoiler. So then we get the correct alignment of the wicker to the wing. Then I want to make sure, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure over and I'm going to measure up, put a mark, and then I'll drill this hole here, drill one on the other end, and then I can mount those 2 bolts here, and then I can go ahead and pre-drill all of my other ones. I'm not going to mount this on the wing yet because these are both going to be wrapped. So I'm going to have them wrapped individually, and then I'll mount them together and mount it to the car. So I'm going to go ahead and get this marked up so I can go ahead and pre-drill the holes. So what I've done here, and with your wing and wicker, you want to do your own measurements. They're not going to be the same. Even after doing the measurements of 5/8, I still had to make some adjustments. It wasn't quite even. So I went ahead and marked it and lined it up and everything, and I took a marker, as you can see here, and drew it. So from the outside, both of them, to the center of the drill hole from the side is 0.73, same thing on the other side, and then from this is the bottom of the spoiler actually, going from the bottom to the bottom of the drill hole, it is 0.73, or almost 3/4 of an inch. So that is the same on both sides. So now I can go ahead and take a clamp, and I will clamp this to the spoiler, drill the 2 holes, or I'll drill one to make sure that the other side looks fine. And or once I clamp it on there, I'll be able to really tell that everything is nice and even, and then I can go ahead, drill the 2 outside ones, get that mounted, and drill the rest of them. So this one, I have the one, it's the race wicker, so you have this kind of cutout in the top. And then they also have one available for a 3rd brake light in the spoiler. They have a cutout here, so you'll only need 8 fasteners, but mine has no 3rd tail light, so it has 10 fastener holes across the bottom. So we're gonna go ahead and get this clamped to the spoiler and start drilling some holes. Okay, so here it is. Hopefully, sorry my mic is facing the wrong direction, but hopefully you guys can still hear me fine. So I have the spacing the same here and here as I do over here. And you can see kind of how it comes up slightly in the center of the wing, but overall it will look like that. If I don't like this, then I may just cut along here and kind of make my own double turn or a curved turn, or I may just go straight up with it and then kind of a diagonal cut through there. But we will see once it is on the car. I think it's gonna look pretty good. So let me know your guys' thoughts. I may raise the spoiler a little bit so this part is a little bit higher over here, but so I might bring this from roughly 0.28 or just over 1/4 of an inch from the bottom. I may move it up closer to, I don't know, 3/8 or 1/2 inch from the bottom of the spoiler on the sides, and then go about it. I'm gonna go ahead and see how that looks, and then I'll start pre-drilling the holes. Countersunk washer, screw, it's a T20 Torx. Just kind of snug that up. I got both in on both sides, so we'll go ahead and remove the clamps. So here you can kind of see it on there. Now we can go ahead and drill the rest of our holes throughout the spoiler. Comes extremely close to bracing in the backside of the spoiler on some of them. So like here, in here, I was extremely close to that. So looks like all the other ones will clear. It's just kind of close. And that's it. As far as the wing wicker, now it'll be able to be installed after I wrap them. I'll go ahead and kind of set it on the car so you guys can see what it will look like, but I'm not going to permanently mount it yet just because I still want to have them wrapped. So stay tuned. I will do an updated video on this when it's all wrapped and I can fully assemble it and install it on the car. I'll make sure to go over all of that. So in case you guys are looking to do the same thing, it's a very easy install, very easy upgrade, and will give you a little bit more downforce. So let me go ahead and get it installed or laid on the car so you can at least get an idea of what it looks like. Alrighty, so here it is installed on the car. I'm not sure how I feel about this overhang without the side wings on here. Kind of looks kind of silly. Also keep in mind that it's going to look a lot better with the taillights and the car wrapped and it wrapped and all of that. So I think it's a really good look. I think I may go ahead and cut up on here and round it myself. It is just an aluminum with a plastic in between, so it's very flexible, very durable. Right now it's just kind of laying in the necessary holes to stay on the car, but I think it's a pretty nice little addition. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Really easy to install, so once I get it all wrapped, I'll show you guys how to fully bolt it up and mount it on the car, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please make sure to hit that thumbs up, leave a comment down below of your guys' thoughts. Should I get rid of the excess overhang since I don't have the side spoilers, or should I leave it the way it is? Let me know your guys' thoughts. Other than that, if you guys haven't subscribed, please make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for a lot more CAMARO videos. Let me know if you guys enjoy these real quick little updates, or if I should just stick to the primary videos and kind of just talk about the smaller things like this that I did in between the larger jobs. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.